Hey everybody, welcome back to How to Be a Poser. Today we're going to war with the Hot Toys Star Wars First Order Stormtroopers. Let's get started. Okay, here they are in all their glory. These two are quite a pair, and there's just so much going on with them that quite honestly, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with them. One at a time, I'm going to start with Heavy. These guys look really big, and that's cool because in reality, the guys that were in the armor in the original Stormtroopers, they were really skinny dudes, and I've got a few friends who've been in the military and none of them are really skinny. So here's his weapon of choice. Heavy-duty blaster gun. This is going to be an experiment for me because I've never had to deal with anything quite like this before. This is the hand, I believe, that is specifically designed for this weapon. It's just got a slightly more severe curve to the trigger finger. Definitely designed to wrap around this area here a little bit more. I'm going to try feeding that thumb through first, right there. And kind of bring the hand around and see how, now that I've got the thumb through, I'm going to try to bring this grip into his hand. And look at that. Definitely best to do this with the hand free from the body, I think. All right, I'm going to fold this guy back up, see how that works. Very gently. Just when you're doing these things, when you're folding things like these, look how thin and fragile that is. Always grip it near the base. Don't go out here. Once you do that, you're applying enough force to the piece that it may break. All right, I'm moving this out of the way so that the butt of the weapon does not collide with the figure. That accomplishes two things. One, it's less of a pain. And two, you don't want to scratch the armor of your really awesome Stormtrooper. I've watched all the trailers so many times that I should have some idea of what these guys are capable of. But I think that really until we see the movie, we're just not going to have any clear idea of how these Stormtroopers behave, what their tactics are. So this is what I've gone for with this guy. He's been either moving that way, shooting that way, or whatever, and now he's turning to face some new threat or just to respond to the call of one of his comrades. Who knows? Tell your own story. All right, so that's one down. Exhibit B, standard Stormtrooper. Blaster rifle, blaster pistol. Cool bit about this guy is that if you choose to, you can have the blaster pistol hanging from his side on the magnetized attachment. And I may decide to do that later, but for now, let's just go ahead and take it off. I'm going to keep this guy in my line of sight at all times while I'm trying to conceive of this pose. Since he's facing off to the right, I'm going to have the other guy facing exact opposite. I want to go with something sort of back to back. So here's our gun. Here's our trigger finger. I'm going to try to see if we can pop this hand in first, and just add the gun to the hand after it's already in place. Got it. So I'm going to lay him on his back. While I do this adjustment, bring this hand up, around onto the blaster, just slide it on. I think what I've done here is I think that I've accidentally used a just relaxed pose hand. So, you know, posers aren't perfect. So I think what I want to do is I want to use this trigger hand. Plastic is nice and soft and pliable. So in order to make this look awesome, I'm going to just apply it to the gun, just like that, and drop it on. Be very careful. True Stormtrooper fashion, we don't shoot properly. We shoot from the waist. All right, I'm trying to get this in such a way that the gun is aiming at the viewer. It's an implication of aggression. This helmet design is really menacing. Definitely feels like an evolution. Putting the evil in evolution. If you really want to go all out, you can also throw in the blaster pistols just for effect. Just armor these guys up. If you can capture a natural-looking pose, no matter how dynamic, with an armored figure body, then you've really achieved something special.